when you are all alone. Maybe the one who is waiting for you will prove untrue. Then what will you do? Maybe you'll sit and sigh, wishing that I were near. Maybe.
Good morning, Cherokee. I'm your host, Walter Dunn, and this is the CHS News. Now, people often call me a cheerful person, but how could others show cheerfulness? Thankfully, our word of the week this week will show us just that.
Man, this is a great book. Yeah, it is. So what book is this?
Narnia.
Do you guys come to the library often? You like to study? I like to study.
Yeah,
I like to do my schoolwork. I love reading. I love studying. I love school. I like grades. Narnia is such an amazing book. You can just look at each one of these pages, crafted beautifully. I hope you have a great day at school today. Get those grades, keep them up there, graduate, and I'll see you guys later.
Word. What was that?
He was cheerful.
Despite taking our core classes, we're still required to take 2 electives. Currently, I enjoy mine, but what do y'all think of your electives?
My electives right now, I'm taking musical theater and ASL, American Sign Language.
I take Apex and I have to make up classes for a year that I failed. And then I took agriculture last year, which was really fun.
My electives this year is astronomy and Apex.
I run cross country in the fall.
I used to play lacrosse, and then since senior year I kind of just quit.
I do soccer, but not for the school.
I would recommend theater for anybody just because you get connected with so many people and you have such a great time.
Well, lacrosse was really fun. You got to meet new teammates and make friends, which was great for experiences for people who want to make new friends.
Team sports, maybe. Weight training and all that good stuff that everyone likes to do.
When thinking about sports, many people think of football or basketball. However, Cherokee offers more, boys lacrosse being a fine example.
What's up, Warriors? Boys lacrosse recently kicked off with an awesome start to the season. Here's clips from 2 of our star players, Gunnar Fagerstrom and Crew Whitmer.
Have you guys heard of Joe? Joe better get your prom tickets soon. Tickets are now on sale in the triple digits for $100 per ticket. They're just gonna go up from there. Prom is at the Georgia Aquarium on March 21st from 6:30 to 10:30. Next week is the last week you can buy tickets. They'll be on sale for $110 per ticket from Wednesday to Friday, and that will be the last time you can buy them. So if you're thinking of going, you better start fishing out some spare cash. Girls, grab your simps and get them to buy you those tickets. And gentlemen, oh boy, prepare your wallets for bouquets, roses, and suits for a night of fun with that special someone. Or if you just want to stare into the depths of the eyes of the fishes. Anyway, we'll see you there, Cherokee.
There are millions of events happening all over the world. However, there are also those happening beyond our planet. This is World News.
Hey Cherokee, welcome to World News. Normally we talk about the coronavirus or places kind of on fire. Well, this week we're talking about space and robots. Last year on Thanksgiving, the NASA rover took photos of Mars and took over 1,000 photos that has over 1.8 billion pixels. The photos show some kind of landscape of the Glen Torridon, the mass of land the rover was dropped on, getting some images of the Gale crater, which was most likely filled with water billions of years ago, which is why NASA landed it there in 2012. Thanks, Cherokee, and have a great day.
The United States is home to many amazing places to visit, Wichita, Kansas being one of them. On June 2nd, 2003, a baby boy was born in Wichita, Kansas. Can you guess who it is? If you answered Christian Haney, you are correct. But Wichita is more than just the birthplace of one of our crew members. It has a bunch of locations that you can visit. First, we have the Old Cowtown Museum. The museum is an official museum located next to Arkansas River in central Wichita. It basically brings the decade of the 1870s to life, using exhibits and everyday demonstrations. Next, we have the Sedgwick County Zoo. The zoo was founded in the year of 1971 and is a very popular zoo in the state of Kansas. Finally, we have the Exploration Place, a science education center for kids. So if you ever have a child, we suggest bringing them to this museum. They could learn a lot. Wichita is at least 14 hours away, so we don't recommend this if you're impatient. We also have to inform you that Kansas is right in the center of Tornado Alley, so we don't recommend coming here between mid to late April and mid-June, where it has the highest frequency of tornadoes. But when the frequency is low, that is the best time to visit. Somebody once told me that the Shrek movie was good. However, it's been a long time since I've seen it. This is Movie Review.
Have you heard the best movie of all time, Shrek? If not, here's a review. Shrek is about a green ogre named Shrek, and he likes to live alone in a swamp. But that all changed when Dwarf Farquaad puts all the fairy tale creatures in his swamp. And we are introduced to Donkey, a talking magical donkey, and stays with Shrek for the night. Shrek and Donkey go to Farquaad and wants the creatures out, but they get in the fight with all his knights and they win. So now they have to get Princess Fiona for Farquaad. But while they're getting Fiona, Shrek and Donkey confront the dragon, but Donkey falls in love with the dragon. By the end of the movie, Fiona and Farquaad are about to get married, but Shrek comes in and stops the wedding, and he kisses Fiona and turns to an ogre, and they live happily ever after.
Hey Cherokee Warriors, do you ever want to interact with us not on social media? Or do you want to have fun while watching our shows? Well, Warriors, have we got a show for you. It's called Warrior Trivia Time, a new segment that'll play after each segment, with a question being asked, and then after the next segment, we will give you the answers. Easy as that. So stay tuned for next week's show, as we begin the series. Until next time, see you then.
Music surrounds us. It picks us up when we're down and helps motivates us. With so many different types of genres out there, there's bound to be one that you would like. This is Music Review.
Green Day, one of the bands that changed the way we view music. Blew everyone away with the sounds and lyrics. It was definitely a game changer. So what happened? The new Father of All album is nothing like you would expect. For a Green Day album, you would never expect just such cheesy sounds and names for their songs. The album alone is not really even an album. It only reaches 26 minutes in length and has 2 songs that are not even 2 minutes. The Father of All song is about the only one on the album that is alright. Maybe the world just had too high of hopes for Green Day. This just isn't what people expected. A plus to the album, though, would be that they can still keep up with the times and make some songs that sound like this generation, even though they are a 30-plus-year-old band. Green Day is most likely not in it to bring a world-changing album anymore. They are finding ways to make new sounds and be bigger than themselves, and it's never bad to try. With that being said, the album altogether would be a 3 out of 10. It does have its cool moments, but not enough that we could just sit there and sing along to it to days on end.
Thank you for watching, Cherokee. If you liked what you saw, make sure to follow us on Twitter at CHS News Tweets and on Instagram at Warrior_News. Make sure to also subscribe to us, CHS News Warrior Style, to see more. I'm Walter Dunn wishing you a wonderful Wednesday.